Alright, let's look at the homework 2.3, problem number 6. Alright, let's evaluate this limit. Alright, so first thing I would do is take the common denominator. So this is going to be equal to limit as t approaches 0. Alright, taking the common denominator would be t times square root of 1 plus t. Alright, so first guy has exactly the denominator, so you have 1. Alright, but the second guy, it has only t there, so which means that we're going to have to multiply its numerator and the denominator by square root of 1 plus t. Alright, so it's going to be a minus sign. Alright, so 1 times square root of 1 minus 1 plus t is just the square root of 1 plus t. Alright, so just taking common denominator, we have that. Then let's plug in and see what happens. Alright, so if you plug in t equals 0, 0 times anything is 0, so the denominator goes to 0. How about the numerator? If you put 0 there, so it's 1 minus 1. So the numerator also goes to 0. Right? So which means that we need to do a little bit more work. Right? Then we can use the same trick we used in class. Right? What we're going to do is going to multiply top and bottom by almost the same thing as the numerator except for the sign 1 plus square root of 1 plus t. And we do the same thing to the bottom, 1 plus square root of 1 plus t. Alright, then remember we have this, if you multiply quantity a minus b and a plus b, then this is equal to a squared minus b squared. Alright, so you can see that we have, you can think of a as 1 and the square root of 1 plus t as b. So this is a plus b. Alright, so after you multiply out, you're going to get this limit as t approaches 0. Alright, so it's going to be a big fraction. Alright, so we just on the bottom we just have to write it out. So it's as t times square root of 1 plus t times quantity 1 plus square root of 1 plus t. And on the numerator, so it's going to be a square, which 1 square would be 1, minus b square would be 1 plus t, because the square root is gone. Alright, then we can cancel out, so you have a 1 minus 1, so we can cancel those out. And also there's going to be negative t left on top, so there's a positive t, so we can cancel t here and t there, so you're going to get 1 on top. Right? So I'm going to clean this up a bit, so you get this limit as t approaches 0. Alright, on top you have negative 1. And on the bottom, you have a square root of 1 plus t times quantity 1 plus square root of 1 plus t. Right? Then we can just plug in 0. So if you plug in 0, so you can see that this is going to go to 0. And that's going to go to 0. So what you get is negative 1 on top. Alright, square root of 1 plus 0 is just 1 times 1 plus 1. Square root of 1 is 1, right? So this is going to be negative 1/2. Alright, so let's type this guy in. Alright, so we got negative 1/2. Right, let's check submit for testing. Alright, it came back and looks like we got this one correctly. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.